is Shruti's Kitchen, a cooking paradise. Today's recipe is a very popular South Indian breakfast recipe, Uttapam. There are various kinds of Uttapams and there are various ways to make it. Usually people make it with the leftover dosa or idli batter. I'm using this proportion that I'm going to tell you. So let's start with the ingredients and I'll show you how you can do this. For making the batter, all you need is 1 cup of parboiled rice or idli rice. I'm using this cup, the normal measuring cup, half cup of pressed rice or poha. I'm using the thick variety, split skinless black gram dal or urid dal. I'm using half of a cup, 1 to 2 teaspoons of fenugreek seeds or methi seeds. For topping the uttapam, you need half cup of very finely chopped onion. You can use any variety of onion. Here I'm using the white variety, but if you're using the red onion, you need to limit the quantity because they have a very strong flavor. But if you like that, you can use the same amount as well. It's totally up to you. 1/4 cup of very finely chopped cilantro. Green chilies, very finely chopped to taste. Here I got 6 green chilies. Cumin seeds, 2 teaspoons. Salt to taste. Oil for frying the uttapams, 3 tablespoons. For preparing this uttapam, yesterday night all I have done is I have washed these 3 things, the rice, dal and the poha. Washed it really good about 2 to 3 times and soaked the rice, dal, poha separately in fresh water. Make sure that you add enough water because they expand a lot after the soaking time. And the fenugreek seeds, I have added half the amount of fenugreek seeds to poha and half of the fenugreek seeds to the urid dal. After soaking process, they look like so. It's nice and soft. The rice is soft. When you press it, it just breaks. So it is nice and soft. Even the dal is expanded and it's soft. When you touch it, it breaks. Even the poha. Poha doesn't need a lot of soaking time. Anyhow, I have soaked it overnight for best results. Because the fenugreek seeds traps the natural yeast that is present in the environment. That's why I always prefer to soak the poha along with the fenugreek seeds and even the dal with the fenugreek seeds. I'm going to separate the water from the rice and even from the dal and the poha. We should not discard them because we are using the same water for blending the dal and even the rice. I'm combining the dal water and even the poha water together. Now we shall start making the batter using the same water. Add all the rice. I'm going to blend it till it's nice and smooth. And make sure that you can add water at regular intervals whenever you want. After 3 minutes of blending, I'm going to add little amount of water and start blending it till it's nice and smooth. It's been about 7 minutes now and the batter should look like so. It's nice and smooth. I'm going to pour it into a separate container. Now I will start blending the dal. As this is a small portion, I can add all the dal at a time and blend it. Make sure that you get a smooth paste. I'm using the water in which the dal has been soaking for grinding the dal. We need to blend it till you get a smooth paste. After 5 minutes of grinding, it looks nice and smooth, but still I want to grind it further till it's silky and smooth. Grind it for 5 to 10 more minutes. After grinding it for 5 more minutes, it looks nice and smooth. Mix this batter along with the rice batter. I have a little bit of dal batter along with which I'm going to add and blend the poha as well. You need to blend it till you get a smooth paste. Even the poha batter is ready. It's nice and smooth. Mix it along with the remaining batter. So totally I used approximately about 3/4 cup of water and this is the leftover water. This is from the rice and this is from the dal. We need to discard this water. We don't use it anymore. The uttapam batter should be thicker than the dosa batter but thinner than the idli batter. Should be the consistency of the batter. I'm going to put it into the preheated oven which I have turned off. It is preheated to 200 Fahrenheit. After it has reached to its temperature, I'm going to turn it off and put the container into the warm oven. We need to ferment it for at least 8 to 10 hours. Make sure that you put the batter into the big container like what you are seeing here. And I'm also going to turn on the oven light so that a warm environment will be set up for this batter. It's been about 10 hours now. This is very airy and perfect for making the uttapam. Whenever I make the batter with these measurements, I make idli one day and the next day I'll make the uttapams. Or you can even make some paniyaram out of this with the leftover batter. But for dosa, I don't recommend this batter because it is going to be really thin and very crispy. But if you like crispy dosa, you can make it. It's your wish, it's up to you. I'm going to divide the batter into two so that tomorrow I can make some paniyaram out of this batter. So this batter should be enough for me. I'm going to cover this up, the second batch, and refrigerate it for future uses. So let's start working on this batter. To this, add in some salt, absolutely according to your taste. Mix it really good till the salt is very well blended with the batter. I'm going to make the uttapam on the iron skillet. It is already nice and hot. You can know that by just sprinkling some water onto the skillet. It should splash all over. Then you know that it is at the right temperature. And even while pouring the batter, it should be on low flame. You can make big uttapams or even the smaller ones. It depends entirely up to you. Now I'm going to turn on the heat to medium. Sprinkle the onions on top of the batter. Make sure that you sprinkle the onions immediately after you pour the batter so that they stick into the uttapam and they don't come off while eating. They'll be nicely stuffed into the uttapam. Now immediately add on some green chilies, as much as you like. If you are a spicy eater like me, you can add like what I'm doing here. And immediately add on some cumin seeds. Sprinkle all over, which gives a very nice flavor. I need to cover this up and cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's been exactly about 3 minutes. Now it's time to flip. And at this point of time, I'm also adding a little bit of oil. Cover and cook for just a minute. It's been about a minute. Now let's check on this uttapam. It is nicely browned up at the bottom side as well. This is the time we need to add the cilantro. You can even add some shredded carrot as well. If you add the cilantro at the end, then it doesn't lose its color. So I'm going to add this at last. After flipping it, press it slightly so that all the cilantro will be stuck to the dosa and it doesn't ooze out while eating. So cook it for just 10 seconds. Now I'm going to remove it onto my serving platter. Make sure that while serving it, flip it onto another side so that you could see nice green color and the brown specks on top of the dosa. So there you go, the basic onion uttapam. It's ready. You can serve it with any chutney. Here I have coconut and peanut chutney. This is a basic version of the uttapam. I just added some onion and cilantro, but you can go crazy about the toppings. You can add some tomatoes, onions, and even some palak, shredded carrot, add anything. So enjoy this uttapam with your family. Thank you for watching my video. I'll be back soon with another great recipe. Till then, take care. Bye.